Back at Veterans Memorial Stadium for our YUHSD Game of the Week. Appreciate you joining us on the YUHSD Facebook page and on Spectrum Channel 73 in Yuma. Well, Jaheim Wilson-Jones, third pick of the year, and that's his first defensive touchdown, but he just had a big play on the offensive end, so a 37-yard touchdown reception. He also had a hard hit on a play that was wiped off, and then a 40-yard pick six.
Well, the last offensive play before the touchdown was the sweep to him that set up the play inside the red zone. So he's just doing it all here in the last 5 minutes or so.
The short pooch get right in the middle, and Ariola just falls on it at the 33. So Cibola having deja vu as we start the second quarter as Acosta leads his offense onto the field for the third time, trying to quickly erase those bad memories. Their first drive that was 66 yards ended in the touchdown to Joey Baker started at their 34. The last two drives starting at their own 33.
Doesn't matter if they kick it deep or they kick it short. It basically starts from the same spot every time.
Could just save some time and spot it there.
Right.
21-6 Gila Ridge. This has been quite the display of explosiveness for Jaheim Wilson-Jones as Acosta will go out of the pistol and a flag. Beltran, I believe, got a couple of yards on the play. I thought they were trying to wave the play off. And again, a legal procedure exactly how the last drive started that ended negatively for Cibola.
Well, and the way Gila Ridge is going, they're on pace to shatter the most points they've ever scored against Cibola. They almost set that in the first quarter here. In 2014, their last victory, they scored a 31-20 victory over Cibola. That's the most points they have scored against the Raiders. They're 10 points away from them at the start of the second quarter here tonight.
Well, I was going to say coming in, both of these offenses have been well over 30 and 40, but the defenses have been well under 20. Beltran can't handle the swing pass. And give credit to the Gila Ridge defense. The defensive line and linebackers have been flocking to the ball and trying to contain John Beltran from the start of this one.
You know, and when you're winning games by 4 or 5 touchdowns, as both teams have the last couple of weeks, you don't really know how your team is going to respond, especially early in the season, to a game that's going to be obviously a little bit more competitive. And Gila Ridge has been up to the task, to say the least.
2nd and 15. Back to the 28. Acosta looking to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Back inside the 20. Xavier Flowers got to him. And the junior has hyped his first sack at the varsity level.
And he was in near the quarterback a couple of times in week 1, but that's the first time he's been able to actually get to him. And he's a guy that Jay Elgood talked a lot about heading into the season. He pays off there, getting it around the edge to bring down Acosta and set up a 3rd and forever.
A loss of 8. 3rd and 23. Acosta tries the screen, and Beltran couldn't handle it again. John Davis broke it up as he was immediately behind Beltran and was ready for the tackle, and it'll be a 3 and out for Cibola.
And that's exactly what Cibola's coaching staff did not want here. They really needed to give their defense a break, and they also needed to just keep Gila Ridge's offense at bay by keeping them off the field. A 3 and out going backwards was definitely not what they wanted. It's got an opportunity to get the ball in Jaheim Wilson-Jones' hands again here as a punt returner.
Robert Mesa will come on to kick it away with Wilson-Jones standing at the Gila Ridge 45. But we have Cibola's first timeout. Well, kind of interesting as we looked at this coming in. I don't think we necessarily expected either team to get a huge lead right out of the first quarter. Obviously, a ton of game left to play, Eric. But Cibola has had a lot harder time doing the things that they have done well tonight.
Well, and I think there's been a sense of it may have been a little overwhelmed here. I mean, you think about it. they had an opportunity to get Gila Ridge off the field in a 7-6 ball game, right? And one big play on a 3rd and 30 flips that on its head. So they're up now. They're down by 8. They get the ball back. They've got an opportunity on a 3rd and short to keep a drive moving, potentially tie the game up again or get back within one point. And Gene Wilson-Jones, again, turns things around with an interception returned for a touchdown. And then it kind of snowballs from there. You got to remember, these are high school athletes, and the confidence is a big thing. And right now, Gila Ridge is playing with a ton of it.
And Big Mo swings quickly and heavily. Mesa gets a leg into it, a fluttering kick that lands at midfield. And Baker is right there surrounding it at the 44 of Gila Ridge. So 3 and out for Cibola, and back into the hands of C.J. Wiggins and the Gila Ridge offense with 10:19 to go before halftime.
Well, a lot of game left to play, as you said, but I think this is a huge possession for the Cibola defense to try and make a stop here. You're trying to force a 3 and out, not let Gila Ridge continue what's seeming like a steamrolling momentum so far.
Cibola's defense had given up just 32 points through the first 2 games, but yet to see this high-powered Gila Ridge offense starting from their own 44. Santa Maria flips it, and then it goes back to Wiggins, thrown downfield, wide open. Wyatt Brown behind the defense is dragged down at the 5.
Wow, and we did not see that whatsoever in the first couple of games. Gila Ridge ran that reverse a couple of times, and I think they were setting that up on film, and boy did it work to perfection, getting Wyatt Brown wide open behind the defense for a 51-yard gain.
A reverse flea flicker that goes for 51 yards and 1st and goal on the Cibola 5.
They were inches away from having that play disrupted in the backfield, too. Wiggins did a great job to get rid of the ball.
Noriega in motion to the right. A low snap. Wiggins picks it up, trying to make something out of nothing, but he is swarmed around the 7. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, it looks like Wiggins is in a position here to just be the kind of all-around weapon, right, inside the 10. He's somebody that, you don't get a low snap there. I mean, but you can use him as an arm, use his legs. He sees the whole field. He's got weapons at his disposal. And we haven't even called Aceto's name yet tonight.
He's to the far left of the set. 3 receivers on that left. Wiggins, quick pass, jump ball in the end zone. It is broken up.
And nearly intercepted.
Going for Jaheim Wilson-Jones. Was that Matthew Gonzalez on the coverage? He's been the guy assigned to try and slow down Wilson-Jones.
And that was a nice play defensively, and really a nice play by Jaheim Wilson-Jones to keep the ball from being intercepted. It almost had fallen into Gonzalez's lap. But either way, nice coverage, nice read on the ball, and a play to keep it out of the hands of the deadly receiver.
3rd and goal from the 7. Wyatt Brown, the tight end, to the left. Aceto, the receiver, to the left. Santa Maria steps up again to the left of Wiggins. Takes the snap. Quick throw over the middle to Brown. Touchdown, Gila Ridge. The second touchdown connection between C.J. Wiggins and Wyatt Brown. And Gila Ridge goes up 27-6 before the extra point.
Well, and now Brown is up to 3 catches for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. He only had 2 catches coming into tonight's game. It just goes to show you how deep this Gila Ridge roster is, especially in the skill position areas.
Brown caught the first touchdown, a 19-yard completion. As the kick is blown up, Esquivel got in there and ran right through Wiggins. From Veterans Memorial Stadium, it's the YU HSD Game of the Week, where Gila Ridge leads Cibola 27-6